Hi friends, how are we this week? We are going to be making a 3D polar bear craft. Isn't it so cute? Let's jump in. All right, so let's start with what you're going to need for this craft. You're gonna need a little bit of that white paint you've packed in there. You're gonna have this squiggly cut out piece of white paper. You should have 4 strips of different colored paper, 1 piece of blue paper, and this lovely little polar bear. You're also going to want a knife, a glue stick, and this is up to you. I'm going to use an old pencil, but you could use a Q-tip, really anything, so when we're doing the snowflakes, it'll be nice, perfect little circles, but that's up to you what you want to use. Let's get in. So I like to start by taking my blue piece of paper and you're just going to fold it in half. It's going to help us with the pop-up part. So I like to just kind of line it up and then fold. And then you're going to start taking your 4 strips of paper. And what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to rip a little bit off. And you don't want it to look perfect. You want it to be kind of jagged. So I like to do it in like small pieces. And this is going to really help us create a super nice sky. So you want a bit of that paper to be torn. See how it's a different color. And so you're going to do that for all 4 pieces of paper. I'm going to do that now. So what you're going to do now is you're going to get your glue stick ready. And we're going to start making the background of our pop-up. So it doesn't really matter what color, like what order you put them in, but I like to, well, first coat whatever piece of paper I want at the bottom. We're going to start bottom up. And you're going to take it, and you're just going to leave a little bit of the blue paper showing. And then we're just going to keep layering. So I'm going to use this dark blue one next. I'm just putting paint all over the back of that paper. You want the rip side showing at the top, like up front. And I'm just going to stack them. When you're putting the last piece of paper on, you're going to want it to go all the way up to the top of your blue paper. And your background should look something like this. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take your white piece of squiggly paper and you're going to pick one of the long edges and you're just going to fold it a little. And you just want it to make a pretty straight line across. So I have this, and what's going to happen is we're going to be gluing this on, and the little folded part is going to be pushed to the one side of the card, while the bigger part is on the, just plain blue side. So once you've folded it, we're going to put glue all over, and let's glue it on. You're going to want to line up that folded piece, but don't be upset if it's not perfect, because when you close the card, it should kind of help fix itself. And you want to check, make sure it's glued on really nice and firm. If you need to add a little extra glue, like I do, just take that spot, add some more, and press down firmly. So next you're going to close that card, and then you're going to take your scissors and you're gonna cut 2 slices somewhere near the middle. They don't have to be very big, maybe about 1 inch deep. So you'll see I have these 2 here, and you're going to take them, and you want to bend. It's just going to help you when you pop it the other way. You bend it first, and then when you open it, you should be able to pop your, it should be like a little square that's popped out. And then if you find that you need to kind of re-glue stuff down, don't worry, take that time. Next, you're going to want to cut your polar bear out. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you're going to want to kind of follow the bear. And I'm going to do that now. So now you're going to put some glue, and you're only going to put some glue on the middle 2 feet of the polar bear on the back side. And that's because we're going to be gluing that to the square that you cut out. What I like to do is once I put it on, I like to then close the card and then press nice and hard. It's just going to kind of help your polar bear stick. So now we have our pop-up polar bear. Let's put down some snow. So I didn't mention this before, but you should have also had some cotton balls. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your cotton balls and you're going to just start fluffing them. You want them just kind of be pulled apart. You might not need all the ones that you have in there. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And you might also, for this part, want to grab some liquid glue. So something like this. It's just going to make your cotton ball kind of stick on better. So what I like to do is I like to drizzle some glue. Let's see. Okay. Just drizzle some glue all around the white part, because this is where you're going to be sticking your cotton balls. So you're going to take your cotton balls and you're just going to place them. So this, what I have down, is only 1 cotton ball. You can make it as fluffy as you like. I'm probably just going to use 2. But again, you can make this as thick and filled with snow as you like. It's all about what you're liking in your art piece. And so I'm just kind of pressing down wherever the glue is. And now we have some of our fluffy snow. So now it's time to take your polar bear piece. And again, I'm using an old pencil. I'm using the back end. Doesn't have an eraser anymore. Use a Q-tip. What you're going to do is you're going to take your paint. Just going to put a little, and we're just going to put some circles everywhere. And that's going to be some falling snow. And I'm going to be putting some back here. I'm just kind of pressing them at different intensities. So sometimes I press down really hard, makes a really big one. Sometimes I press down smaller. I'm just kind of dotting my paper with as many little bits of snow as I want. And I like snow, so I'm probably going to be putting a whole bunch. But like I said, you could put as many as you like. And there you have it. Here's your pop-up polar bear craft. Isn't it so adorable? I think my favorite part is, well, I have 2 favorite parts. I love the cotton balls and how they make snow, and I also love the background. I love that it looks kind of like, you know, an afternoon sunset. I think it makes it kind of stand out and be really pretty. So I'll see you friends next week. Bye.